Masantos sa kabusanan si kayo namin.
Maayong buntag mga igsoon,
Ako si Bernie Panlilio at ito ang aking asawa.
Juliet Panlilio.
At ngayon ay nasa day 39 na tayo ng ating Bible boast entitled, Faith is a Victory. Tunay nga na kapag ikaw ay may faith, you will be victorious. Katulad ng sinasabi sa Mark chapter 5, 25 to 34, na ang isang babaeng ito ay dumanas ng pagdurugo for 12 years. Marami ng doktor ang sumuri sa kanya. Naubos na rin ang kanyang ari-arian sa pagpapagamot, ngunit hindi pa rin siya gumagaling. Sa halip ay lalo pang lumalala ang kanyang karamdaman. Pero nung nabalitaan niya ang tungkol kay Jesus, nagkaroon siya agad ng pananampalataya na kahit mahipon niya lang ang laylayan ng damit ni Jesus, ay siguradong gagaling siya agad. At yun nga ang nangyari. Siya ay gumaling according to her faith. I can relate to the long years of suffering of this woman. From 2003 to 2018, ako rin ay nakaranas at nahihirapan sa aking karamdaman. For 15 years, on and off ang aking pagkasakit. And to be honest, halos gusto ko na rin bumigay. Napagod na ako sa pabalik-balik sa ospital, sa pag-inom ng napakaraming gamot, napobya na ako sa turok ng mga karayom, araw-araw akong nagsusuka, nahihilo, nasisilaw, sumasakit ang tiyan, naapektuhan na rin pati pandinig ko. At naging makakalimutin na rin ako. Minsan, loading pa nga ako at nabablangko ang isip ko. Pero sa kabila ng lahat ng mga naranasan kong ito, ay hindi pa rin nawala ang pananalig ko kay Jesus. Araw-araw ko din siyang kinakausap at dinudulog sa kanya ang lahat ng paghihirap ko. Dahil buo ang tiwala ko at batid kong siya lamang ang tanging makakapagpagaling sa akin ng tuluyan. At dahil sa hindi ko pagbitaw sa pananampalataya ko kay Jesus, ay naging victorious ako. Amen. At nalagpasan ko ang lahat ng pagsubok na iyon. And finally, after 15 years, ako ay tuluyang gumaling katulad ng marami pang pinagaling ni Jesus na nakasaad sa Biblia, like the bleeding woman. At marami pang iba sa iba't ibang klase ng karamdamang pisikal o spiritual man. Ikaw kapatid, ano ba ang dinaranas mo ngayon? Sumusuko ka na ba kaagad? At magpapatalo na lang? I encourage you, don't give up on your faith because without faith, it is impossible to please God. In Hebrews chapter 11 verse 6. I'll let my wife share.
Ano ba talaga ang definition ng faith in the Bible? In Hebrews 11 verse 1, faith is the confidence that what we hope for will actually happen. It gives us assurance about things we cannot see. It came to a point in my life when my faith had been tested big time. And this was during those time when our bill reached 1 million. Wow, I never imagined that I will be a millionaire in an instant. Yun nga lang sa utang. I was so overwhelmed and I was shaken. I didn't know how to produce that unbelievable amount in order to get Bernie discharged from the hospital. Wala kaming ari-arian na pwedeng ibenta o isanla at wala din kaming ipon kasi sa sobrang haba na ng gastusin. The hard part was, while I'm attending Bernie in the hospital, I was worried with my 2 kids kasi they are left in the house by themselves. Pumapasok pa rin sila sa eskwela at sila lang natutulog sa bahay paggabi. I'm so exhausted kasi pabalik-balik sa hospital, bahay, ang dami pang lakarin na requirements para sa financial assistance. At ang dami kong pinuntahan para manghingi ng financial assistance. Lahat na ata ng nalalaman ko, pinuntahan ko na. But most of the time, we are denied kasi nga nasa private hospital naka-confine si Bernie. And along the way, there's a lot of twist to make our situations more complicated that caused many disappointments. But despite all of it, I hold on to my faith. I'm confident that God will deliver me. It might not be achievable that time, but I trust wholeheartedly and I totally surrendered my burden to God in prayers. Kasi kung faithless tayo, it means we don't trust God. We only rely on our capabilities and resources. Even though Bernie was still in the hospital, I don't make it as an excuse to not being committed to the meetings of the body. Nag-attend pa rin ako ng Sunday service, mercy drive, kasi strong and courageous conference that time. And I believe it's a big part that helped me be strengthened spiritually and get encouragement from the disciples, especially the remnant group / seasoned disciples. Bible talk was held in Bernie's room in the hospital. Kami ata yung box office ng visitors doon. Buti na lang hindi kami nasita kasi nga limited lang dapat yung visitors. That's why we should decide not to let our limitations block or hinder our faith in God. Our limitations should be our driving factor that prompt us to take actions and have a leap of faith. Our faith should eliminate excuses, even those we think are valid and reasonable excuses. We need to keep in mind that only two things amaze Jesus. First, unwavering faith, like the faith of the centurion in Luke 7 verse 9. And second, the lack of faith in Mark 6 verse 6. And true enough, as long as we have faith, victory is at hand. Victory is the result of the amount of faith we have in God. Even though we are not fully paid yet, Bernie was allowed to be discharged in the hospital. My practicals to the sisters: list all your limitations and what necessary actions needed in order for you to have a leap of faith and be victorious. I encourage you, sisters, to be humble, vulnerable, and ask help from other disciples. Amen.
Kaya ang hamon namin sa inyo ngayon, tukuyin natin kung ano ba ang mga bagay sa buhay natin o sa buhay ng iba na sa tingin natin ay kailangan natin ng tulong ni God. Simple lang ang solusyon. Isulat mo lahat kung ano-ano yon at ipagdasal mo ito hanggang sa ikaw ay maging victorious. And to God be all the glory.